It's just
Young son, he really mother from the city. Devil king in my shoulders rolling with me. Walking long miles, not Babe. Kept a long way for all the fables. Yeah, banging through the wall like a serpent. Say it with your chest, you deserve it. Breaking generational curses, but it's worth it. 3. I won't stop till I finish. Always going hard, cause my heart's always in it. 33 codes with a mind full of gold, and the flow so cold, and the girl so 3. I was steady stressing, trying.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. What's up? It's Ace and K up in the building. You already know. Follow us on Instagram.
You know what's going on up in this, man.
Yeah.
In this piece, man.
Yeah.
A whole lot of 3 shit, man.
A whole lot of 3 shit, gang. Yeah, so we started something new, like, you know, just chopping it up, vibing, talking about different things. Yeah, so, like, what's on your mind, bro? Let them cook.
Shit, man. I don't know why. My mom be everywhere, for real, like.
What's like the top thing that's on your mind?
I'll say my purpose, creating generational wealth, and really just trying to like just stay tapped into my own world for real, like not get into nobody else's image or perception of how reality should go. I just want to create my own reality and live in that shit, like just live on a cloud for real.
Yeah, I agree.
But when I say that on a cloud, I just mean from like a higher perspective and just be able to help other people see things in a different way so they can transform their life how they want to. Because I feel like a lot of people just stuck in like a limbo in a sense. Like a lot of people just kind of stuck and they just lost or they don't know what to do. Or they know what they want to do, they don't know how to do it or where to start. So I just feel like I'll be taking a lot to the chin and I'll just be doing a lot of learning and falling back down, getting back up, chest up, head high, so I can do certain things so the people behind me don't gotta do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just want to be like that backbone for
Yeah.
people. Yeah, no, I feel it. Like I'm definitely like at a point where I just kind of realize that it's just funny to like just think about like what my family had went through, like especially just being a mother at a young age, and I made it out of that, like, you know, like, cause literally it's like a pattern. Like my grandma had my mom at 19, my mom had me at 19, my uncle had his daughter at 19, so it was something about 19 that was like a curse, like. So when I turned 19, I was like, I hope I don't get pregnant. And like, you know, I'm 23 now, so I ain't got no kids and I got something going on for myself. The goal is to definitely like help my family out, because I just feel like I was just called to do what my mom wanted to do but couldn't, because she had to take care of me and like just like had to set aside her own dreams to provide for us. And like she's just now just starting to like get into designing cups and stuff like that, so like that's her lane. She wants to do that more often, just doing stuff that will make her an extra stream of income. But I just came into a realization of that when, like, as I got older and the more I started doing photography and just like other stuff being out the way, like, you know, I don't be going out as much, and when I do, it's just like just to probably support a friend or something, but I barely go out because I don't want that distraction and not to be like so consumed in what's going on in the world, where I got things to do back home. Like, you know, I'm supposed to be at my laptop editing, getting this stuff out the way, than being out having fun, which there's nothing wrong with having fun. Like, definitely take the time out to like take care of yourself and like, you know, be around people that make you happy, but don't make it so often where you're like, dang, like, this is overdue. Like, I was supposed to been doing this. I'm just proud of myself at this point. Like, I don't give myself enough credit. Like, that's the thing. I'll be looking at everything, like, what's in front of me and not thinking about, like, what I've conquered in the past. Like, I've been through a lot, but I made it out, so. Yeah.
So, I do got a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly do you feel like your calling is?
I don't think I figured, like, that specific part out yet. I do know, like, I feel like I'm just on a path of definitely just helping people through what I do. So I'm a big believer in God, like, and what I do glorifies Him. So it's like, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not trying to people please. Like, everything I do, it goes back to Him. And, like, just a quick story time, like, my goddad, who's a pastor, I've worked with him in the past. I was like 17, 18 when we first, like, did the whole, like, photography, videography. And I wasn't, like, into, like, that all the way then than I am now. But it was just so crazy how the alignment went when years later he calls me again. He's at a bigger church. He wants, like, you know, photography, videography, marketing, just to, like, spread the word. So we had a conversation, and he was just basically saying, like, you know, I want to help elevate you. I want to, you know, help you get to a level where you need to be. So, like, when that conversation happened, I just knew, like, yeah, this is it. Like, I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to be financially stable to help not only me, but, like, I definitely want to help my mom out. Like, yeah, I don't know the specific purpose, but just I feel like along the lines it is, like, helping people and within my community too, in the photography world. Yeah, what about you?
I think about this all the time, but, like, deep down I know I done been here before. Like,
man, like, my soul just been here before.
A lot of stuff I do, or, like, just the mindset that I have with things, it's almost like I done been through something before in another lifetime, towards, like, I know what to do now. I'm only 22, bro. Like, I'll be forgetting how young I really am. Like, I feel like I'm way
like
older.
40 years something.
For real, like, I always been told I'm wise. I chose to come down here, bro, because we need more leaders. Even in school, if you know me, then you know. Like, I've always been a revolutionary dude, a stand-up dude, put my foot down. I ain't take no shit, bro. But if you don't know me, you would think that I'm just like... But, like, when you really get to know me, you just know, like, I'm just so focused because, like, I know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I have fun. Like, I don't really like going out for real like that. I have fun by myself, bro.
Man.
Like, I feel like I'm so, like, secure and just so, like, happy with being in my own presence. Like, so I don't really go out that much. When I step out, people be like, damn.
Like,
damn.
Like, yeah, I was like,
I'm like, you know, man, this motherfucker, man. Yeah, but I say my purpose, I have multiple purposes, but I feel like the main thing that's my purpose right now is really pushing this brand, because, you know, the brand is really how I view my own world. The Matrix 3, and of course the 3 is mind, body, and soul. And when you align yourself, you become one. You can tap into your inner matrix and create your own reality, and not the reality that was created for us. And that's how I view the world. That's how I've always viewed life. As a kid, I always would just ask the questions that people either were scared to ask or weren't conscious enough to think to ask something. Like, and I would get called outspoken, or you're rebellious, which indeed I am, because, like, why we gotta go left? Why I can't go right? Like, just because the signs say go left, like, who made the sign? Like, why? I just think about everything. Like, it don't really be
who made this?
Who made it? And most of the world don't think about the littlest things. Just letting people know that you can create your own reality just with your own mind, bro. Like, I always tell people, if you can see something and you can feel it, it's already happened. You just gotta catch up to that timeline, because you live infinite realities, infinite timelines simultaneously. But you get to choose which one you want to do. So nothing is too big, nothing is too small. I always feel like if you want to do something, like, exaggerate it in your mind. Because a lot of times, like you said, you gotta really see how far you really came.
Mm-hmm.
Like we ask for so many things. We ask God, we pray, we meditate, or whatever you want to do or call it. We be so focused on the next thing, that we don't really realize, like, damn, I'm exactly where I just wanted to be at last year.
When I was working at this school as a janitor, like, every day I was praying, God, please get me out of here so I could be a full-time photographer. So, like, once that time came, it took me a minute. Well, I wouldn't say that. It didn't take me a minute, because, like, even after the fact, I was still thanking him, like, that I'm in this position. But, like, as time has gone by, I'll sometimes forget, like, you know, like, I'm asking for all this other stuff, but I'm not being present in where I am right now. So I'm asking, like, for extra things, and I just have to sit in, like, I'm sitting in the prayer that I prayed for, like, so what's next, you know, like, but, you know, you just gotta be patient, because everything is gonna line up. And you just have to trust the process, too. Don't
trust the motherfucking
please,
process,
because let me tell you, like, it's been plenty of times where I was, like, worried about how I'm gonna pay a bill or whatever, and this was back, when was it, 2021, when I first quit my job, but it was on my own terms. I didn't listen, I didn't wait on God, so, like, it cost me my apartment, it cost me my money being gone, because I had to reach into my savings a lot, and it just fell to a point where I had to go back and get a job. So it was like those times I was really, like, worried a lot, because I'm like, man, like, how am I gonna do this? So when God had to, like, sit me down at that janitor job and be like, you're gonna wait on me, so I was like, okay, because I put a timestamp on everything. I'll be like, I'm just gonna work here for 3 months and did. But I end up being there longer than that, and I was like, that's when it dawned on me, like, okay, you want me to be here because you want to humble me and you want me to actually move when you tell me to move. So because I did that and I obeyed, like, my bills just been taken care of. Like, and you can't worry about the next month. You can't worry about the next day. Like, you just have to really be present in today, you know. So because if your bills was paid the last month, it's gonna get paid this month. So trust the process. Don't go back to a job because you see money is being funny. Like, just really trust that God gonna provide for you.
Fear.
Yeah. Yes. Fear definitely gets in the way of that. Like, you gotta look past that and be like, I'm straight. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, facts. Like, you always gonna be good. Like, fear is like, okay, think about this. If you can manifest all this good stuff, all these good things, that's because you thinking, like, positively, high vibrational. But if you thinking fearfully, that's gonna happen too, because you already you didn't put it out there.
Exactly.
So a lot of times, whatever you fear is gonna come. Like, twice as faster, because you putting that emotion into it. You feel me? So, and I feel like it's important to be present too, because if you really, the only thing that's real is now. Like, the past, the future, like, that shit. Yeah, the past may have happened, but, like, stress and worry and fear come from thinking about something that hasn't happened yet. It's an illusion. It's fake. You're scared of something that's not even, like, that's non-existent. So when you become present and you just be still, like, what the fuck, like, what about? Like,
right, exactly.
Like, they ain't even happen yet. But it's easier said than done, but you gotta just remember to come back.
Yeah.
Come back. You're able to think properly and fluently, be in a flow state, and then everything start clicking. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, bills, I know everybody that went through worrying about how you gonna pay for your bills. That's normal. You feel me? But it's like, once you don't worry and just handle what you gotta handle, control what you can control too.
Right.
You will see, like, God will just take care of everything for you. It's like like a bird.
Yeah.
He don't know how to fly, but he jumped and he got
And
his
he
wings.
got him,
Like, he gonna be good. Like every step he take is like he's gonna keep put his hand right underneath you. So you feel me? So
okay, preacher.
Leo Thug Thizzle, man. Like don't trip, bro. Don't trip.
Don't trip, bro. If it's something that you want to do, definitely just take that leap of faith. Because you don't know what it's gonna look like. I didn't know what my life was gonna be like after quitting my job, but I've been taken care of. Like, I've been meeting new people, especially like just be around other people that's like in the same drive as you. Like, if you still hanging with your friend that is just on their ass all the time, you gotta be careful who you surround yourself with too. Not everybody is gonna go where you're gonna go, and it's gonna hurt because you can have a best friend, and you up here, but they still down here. So you trying to come back down, like, definitely don't give up on your people. But if they don't want to be helped, or they don't want to start what they keep saying they want to start, it's like, okay, bro, like, I love you though, but I can't keep going with this with you, because all it's gonna do is really drain you, for real.
It's contagious.
It's very contagious, and you just have to be careful of who you hang around. Be around people that's smarter than you, that got more money than you, because that's the type of stuff that's gonna adapt to you. Like, if you're around broke people, guess what? You're gonna be broke.
Have you heard of the 1/3 rule? So I seen this interview. I don't know if he started it or he was the first to come up with this, but you know who Joey Badass is? So he said there's 3 groups. So the first third is people who are, I'd say, underdeveloped, not on your frequency, I'd say.
Yeah.
So that way you can teach them the things you know. And the second third is being people on your same frequency, so y'all can work together,
right,
and iron sharpen iron. And
right,
the third is people who are above you frequency wise, so you can learn from them and take from them. I feel like it's more of a cultural thing. Like, how everybody big on, not everybody, but as a culture we usually big on loyalty.
Yeah.
So like when you get to a certain level, even though we all got the same 24, you might outgrow people, and then it's like you feel guilty because like, damn, like you was my man, you was my sister, like you was my people. And I'm up here. It's normal to feel like that, but you can't feel like that because, like, especially if you was trying to like bring them along with you.
And that'd be so like you grieve that too.
Yeah.
Like you said, like, dang, this is my man, this is my sister, but like,
I feel like it's messed up too because when you start, you in the basement grinding, you put in them hours before the world see you,
right? And
you feel like your people supposed to be there with you. Unfortunately, they be the ones to wait till everybody else hop on, then they wanna like, oh, let me get backstage tickets. Like, bro, you got a shit line too, bro. Like, you wasn't even with me when before I got to where I'm at, bro. I learned too though, like, all it takes is 10% to get on board, and the rest of the 90% gonna follow.
Ooh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I say, like, when I first got my brand, starting off, I was coming to this game, this fashion industry, and I was like, dang, it's fire to me because I see the vision.
Right.
I'm seeing the totality of it. I'm not just looking at this one shirt. I'm looking at everything that's going to come after this shirt. But everybody don't see it like that. I would feel away because, like, damn, like, you my cousin, you my friend, or, we grew up together talking about dreams, and I finally started to pursue it, and you're not supporting me.
Right.
I would take it personal, like, dang, what's going on? But I learned, like, okay, you can't mix emotion with business.
No,
it's not. You can't take it personal.
Cannot.
Like, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna make something so fire, you ain't got no choice but to want to copy. So and then when you just change your perspective too, like that, like, they gonna buy it just cause how you moving too, like, you ain't taking it personal, like, that make people want it even more because, like, you don't care if they get it or not. Like, oh shit, no, let me grab that. That bitch be gone. Let me grab that. Like, just something too, like, going back to what she said, trust the process, bro.
Please.
This shit don't happen overnight, bro. You need a foundation built so strong that it cannot be broken. You don't want to find a get rich quick scheme.
Right.
Or
I'm
not gonna say you don't want handouts, but I don't want no handouts.
No.
I'm open to work with people and help, but you gotta think, bro, it's all about how much pride you have in yourself.
Yeah.
And you know what you really in it for. Really, you in it for the money or you in it for the legacy. I just don't like to take no easy ways out. I can't fathom somebody being able to take it.
Bro.
Like, they gave it to me.
And they can take it at any time.
They can take it any time. I ain't
got
going
time
for that, bro. I ain't going for that. I'm not going for that. Nah.
Just so you can say you did something for me. Like, I have a problem with people just even giving me money. Like, or like just even going out their way to buy me something or something like that. Perfect example. So, like a couple years ago, I was editing videos off my phone. Like, I ain't had no laptop at the time, and my old pastor had hit me up and was like, you know, hey, you know, I would like you to do my videos or whatever. So I was like, okay, you know, that's cool. And I told him, like, you know, I didn't really have a laptop, like I'm, you know, thugging it out on my phone, you know. And he told me that he was going to get me one, right? So I was like, you know, I'm thinking, it was a blessing at the time, I guess, but it wasn't genuine. So when I got the laptop, one thing I noticed is that his login was on the laptop. So I'm like, did you buy it or did you let me like borrow this laptop or whatever? Like, it was just very confusing because his name was on, like, if you have a MacBook, you'll see like the profile thing or whatever. So it had his name on it. And, you know, I ain't questioning it. I'm like just happy as hell to have a laptop or whatever. And then one day I had edited a video for him and I had sent it to him, but he ain't hit me back until like 3 days later. And like I had to move on to other stuff, like, because I had other things to edit, so I couldn't really go back and do what he wanted me to do. I was just getting frustrated with him because it was like, you're not respecting the way I do things. And then that's when he was like, that laptop was $550, like just throwing it back in my face. So first thing I do is call my mama, because she like, oh nah, because if he gonna throw it back in your face, then you should give it back to him. And I was low-key hurt because I'm like, dog, like I need this laptop, but he tweaking right now. I never asked you for it, you offered it. So it was like, at that point I just kind of seen his true colors. I'm never taking anything from anybody. Like, you can have, I'll work for it. I'm gonna earn it, okay? What level do you see yourself at? Like, as far as like all the millionaires out there, like what level do you want to be at?
Bro, I really don't even care about money for real, bro. But like, I know, like,
it's gonna come.
I mean, of course, like I know, like I'm already wealthy. Like I'm
okay,
rich with imagination, bro. Like, I was born rich. I'm just giving two different perspectives. Money don't make me happy.
Yeah.
But that money shit, oh, that shit, nigga, I'm already rich. Like, nigga, I just, sheesh, I'm rich as fuck.
Okay.
Nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm the one, I'm starting generational wealth. Like, I already started that shit, bro. I already let the foundation down. Like, bro, that shit already over with. Like, my kids good based on what I done did.
It's gonna be big. It's like this generation. Like, I was talking to a lady at my church, and she was just like, it's amazing how, you know, us young people are doing the things that we want to do because, you know, the generation before us, they had to work, and pay bills, work, die. Like, that's not how I want to live my life. I want to live my life doing something I've been wanting to do my whole life. I don't know what else is going to come, but I just know it's going to be very good. You know, it just goes back to say, just do it, bro. Like,
do it.
Like Nike, bro. Like Nike. Do that shit, bro.
I ain't got no Nike on. But I got 3 stripes on. A whole lot of 3 shit.
Quoted by Drake.
Man.
I just love how our generation is really like,
we some boss.
Bro, like, we don't like working for nobody.
Bro. I'm new, bro. I I ain't meant to work no job, bro. All the jobs that I've worked, I'd be like, man, fuck you in this job, nigga. I'll buy this whole company and hire you for the higher price.
Okay.
Like, that's how I think about it, but like, it's all about how you want to go about it. The way technology is, we need to really utilize this technology. Like, use this AI shit, bro. You gotta use your resources, bro. Like, make it work for you. Make it make sense for you. You can get on your computer, click a button, and you made some money. Like, you got $2,000 just off of a few buttons. It's a different world too. Like, it's different energy in the air. We got different spirits now. Like, all that is, I feel like it's just us knowing more about who we actually are. It's like how you got muscle memory, you got DNA memory too. You just remembering more of how to do shit. Cause all the shit all this high technology and like Nikola Tesla and fucking what's dude's name?
Talking about Elon?
Yeah, Elon Musk. They ain't starting nothing new. That's just our own history and invention that was hidden. It don't matter where you place us, we still gonna prevail and hop on top with anything. I seen this picture. It was kids. They was in the classroom. They was on the board. Some white kids. They had like books. They had the black boy. He couldn't even reach it, but he was on the tiptoes, and his drone was better, more accurate than any of the other kids. Even though they had the advantage,
right?
But you don't really got the advantage because you can't take away what's in you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can try to slow it down, but it's only a matter of time before it come back. Like, it don't go nowhere, bro. We are great. We royalty, bro.
Yes.
You can't take that away. But the only way it was taken away because we was fearful. It's in the world. I know we all feel it. I know we all got that fire inside of us burning. Like, man, I want to do it. Nigga, do that shit. Don't wait, bro. Just do it. A lot of times we might plan for something. You like basically cutting yourself short.
Yeah.
You might think it's so big, but it's really compared to what you really built and put here to do and what God really got for you. Bro, that shit, you think it's small. You gotta think big. You gotta think big.
We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch.
Just go, bro.
Be big.
Have fun with this shit too, bro. We not gonna be here forever, bro. Like, I'm 22. It felt like I'd been here for a million years, but when I really look back, like, bro, this shit has been a blink of an eye. Like, I was just in kindergarten, bro.
We grew up too fast, bro.
And there's something else too, like how you talking about how your moms had you at 19. That made me think a lot about like the perspective of parents, bro. Like, you know, when we kids, we think they so grown, and strong and mighty, but bro, they still kids figuring it out. Like, we thought that shit made me respect my parents so much more when I got of age. You felt how I feel right now with a kid, with me. That's crazy.
Still trying. Me and my mama was figuring out together. Like, we grew up together, basically. Like, that is wild to like be at my age now, 23, and like putting myself in her shoes if I were to have a child. I have a 5-year-old sister, and she basically like my child, but she is my sister. And it's kind of like she was born when I was 18 or 17 going on 18. So I kind of put myself in my mama's shoes at that time because it was like around the time she had me. The way I am, I'm still a kid at heart. If I were to have my own kid, like birthday kid, I would really feel the way how my mom felt. And it's just crazy how you said that. Like, as a kid, we think they got all their shit together. Like, you know,
all the answers.
My mama still don't know some shit. She knows, you know, from years of knowledge and wisdom. Like, you know, she's learned from a lot of things. But like, each age that we turn, we still don't know things. Like, you know, we are learning as we're going, basically. So we're not gonna always have the answers, and I respect my mom even more because of that. Like, I'll look at her like, okay, that's fine, you know, we'll figure it out. I'm not even gonna pressure you into finding it out, but it's crazy. And I have a lot of friends my age that have children. People that I don't really know that well, like associates. Like, I see some moms that's like not being a mom, like going out partying, giving their baby to whoever. Like, it's you can't be passing your baby around. Can't be doing that. Because it's a lot of stories about children, babysitters killing their babies.
Think about previously, before now, like it was more like traditional and common to have kids, start a family, get married sooner.
Yeah.
But nobody was really thinking about wealth. Most people just think about family. But now it's like a different mindset where we thinking we gotta have things done before we have a family. We getting out of that survival mode.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you got family, we good. Yeah, that's true, but it's like it
It's
ain't always
something
enough.
we-
Like, you
yeah.
need to set yourself up to make sure you can really live life how you want to, not how you was forced to. When I think about kids, I be like, hell no, I ain't having no kids right now. I got too much I need to do.
Man,
Like,
that's me.
I need to travel the world. I need to learn more about myself so I don't pass no cycle trauma down. I need to end all that. They may have not thought about that as much as we do now because we more aware of it.
Yeah, that's facts. And it's crazy to think back, like, just the tradition of our grandparents. Like, they have one way, and that's it. The way they think sometimes, and the way we think is definitely different. My grandma, she's traditional in some ways, but she does allow, because she sees, like, even with me, like, she sees, like, what I'm trying to do. And then it's also, like, with family, you can't involve your family in everything. I don't tell my family everything because they always have opinions. I have some supportive family, like my mom and my uncle and my aunt. But when it comes to certain people in my family, I just can't speak it out because it's like they do all these, well, what if, and what if this, and what if that, and that's negativity to me because that's all that's gonna do is discourage me, like, and now all that's gonna do is just put me in a position where I'm like, well, let me just do this just in case. If you put in a just in case on anything, you're contradicting your faith. Don't do that. Don't do that. Was there a time where you had to, like, where you thought, like, let me do this, you know, just in case? Like, you knew what you were supposed to do, but you were, like, putting something on the back in case it didn't fall through.
Yeah, but that's only because, like you said, family, listen, parents, your mom, what if that shit creeping in your head? But then it's like, man, fuck all that. Like, even when I was, like, in high school, bro, like, I used to play football. I was cold at that shit, bro, like going far. But I realized, like, I was bigger than football, right? But at the time, even my own coach would say, it's more than football, or don't sleep on trades. I'm like, nigga, fuck what you talking about, nigga. I'm trying to go D1. I'm trying to go to the league. Like, why you even saying this to me? Like, I get it. But it's like, why you saying this to me right now? Like, if you see I'm so determined, I'm so driven, like, uplift me more.
Yeah.
Don't pull me down because of some shit you couldn't accomplish. Because I'm not you. I'm not you. It's projection. Yes. So, like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Fuck a plan B. Like, I'm going to make plan A work. Whatever the plan is, I'm going to make it work. It's inevitable for you to lose if you literally going 100%. Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket, have multiple skills and, you know, things of that nature. But, like, if you want to do it, bro. Like, ain't nobody going to stop you but yourself. Once you know exactly what you want to do, it's going to happen because that's all you see. Doors don't keep opening. It's like the yellow brick road. That bitch is going to shine. It's like, you going to see it. Because I used to hate how that shit made me feel. Like, I wasn't a person you could really discourage easily. Yeah. But we human, so it'll still be in your mind somewhere. Like, my brothers, bro, I be like, nigga, do that. I be in there. Do that shit. Like, bro. All somebody need is a little push, bro. Like, you be surprised what a little push will do. Even planting seeds, like, the seeds be this small, but the tree blossom to something huge. You never know when it's gonna sprout. That's why I don't like talking unless I got something to really say. I'm chill, like, I'm quiet, but it's like I'm really not. If I feel like it's something negative, like, I'm not gonna say it because I don't feel like saying it, bro. Because really, that's poison. Like, if I say that to you, bro, then I must. One finger pointing at you is three fingers pointing at me. I only feel the need to say great things because I'm great and I feel great. But if I'm gonna open my mouth, I want it to be something valuable and something heartfelt. Because, like, one thing, a person will never forget how you made them feel. Yes. And how you smell. So I make sure I smell good. Okay. Because you never know who that person gonna be. He might be a bum on the street, nah. You might have shit on him because you was up at the moment. 20 years later, you fucked up. That nigga, richest man in the world. You could have gave him that encouragement, and he would have been like, I remember you, man. I got you. But no, you did him both, so he ain't gonna forget that shit. That shit gonna fuel him. Like, I don't want nobody to think of my face or my name or my presence and fuel him like, oh, fuck him, I'ma shit on him, because I don't even want to look at nobody like that. I want to be fueled by positivity. Like, I remember that. Like that shit motivate me. Have you ever read the book, The Four Agreements?
The Four Agreements?
The Four Agreements. Woo! That book changed my perspective on a lot. Like, the first agreement, no order, but I believe the first one was be impeccable with your word. Second, don't take anything personal. Third one is always do your best. And what's the fourth one? But basically, I'm gonna just sum it up. The introduction was explaining how we are animals of domestication, meaning we only do what we're taught, and it's not even your fault. You only know what's been shown to you.
That's facts.
You know, so you gotta give yourself some grace too. When you feel like you're not where you want to be in life, you can't just be so hard on yourself when you're going through something, or just life be life, and bro, I get it, but you gotta understand, like, okay, accountability.
Okay.
Just like I was about to say, you gotta be accountable for yourself. Like, just because you was taught something don't mean you gotta keep doing it. You gotta be accountable for yourself, and then, okay, I can teach myself this instead. I don't have to keep living by that. Once you get conscious enough and aware of where you at in life, and know you ain't no baby no more, like, nigga, this is your life, bro. You can do what you want for real. But it was talking about gossip too. Like, that's why I don't like gossiping, bro. Like, I don't gossip, bro. Like, I don't even like hearing that shit. Like, why are you telling me about what somebody else did? Because I mean, if I tell you, you gonna tell the next person. I ain't even ask you.
I be keeping it,
bro. But it's like, gossip is really poison. Yeah, it might be a little bit of truth in everything, but the next mouth it switch up, and it's never accurate. So you might be telling me something that you heard from somebody else, that they heard from somebody else, that they heard from somebody else, and now I'm mad at a false statement. Like, we even grew up at holiday functions, we kids, we watching all the dogs talk shit. I don't like that shit, bro.
That shit right there is, that's why, and it's like, it's important to move in silence too. Like, don't
let the action speak.
I don't even tell my closest friends the next big thing. Like, if I trust them enough to tell them, I would. But after that, I don't update with them with nothing. Like, they'll just find out when I get it. And I had to learn that, because it was like, you know, the more I spoke out, you don't know if that person is actually plotting. Like, you know, they trying to do the same thing. Like, for example, if you were to pitch your clothing brand to somebody, and they like, oh yeah, that's dope, bro, that's dope. Next thing you know, this nigga got something similar to what you just told him. That's fucked up. Like, nigga, I just told you I was about to do this, and you keep it closed, bro. Keep it closed. Just let the actions speak. Because one thing about it, like, that's a horrible feeling to have when somebody that you trusted to tell your biggest dreams or your biggest goal, and they turn around and do it. It's like,
yeah, man, you'd be surprised how many people really look up to you, how many people are really inspired by what you do. They might not say it, but everybody not as creative as you, bro. Some people be needing other people's creative endeavors to grab onto. You like the sun for real, bro. Like, you gotta understand what you really give out. So you gotta be cautious of that. You gotta be selective, bro. And it may not even be no bad intention with it, but everybody ain't really rooting for you like you think they is. You'd be surprised what go on behind closed doors. Speak with the action. It just make it that much better anyway when you just pop out with some shit like boom.
Oh yeah.
Don't let people in all the time and keep posting shit every little next milestone you get, because people
like, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this.
Because a lot of times,
like,
bro,
no,
energy works in many ways. Like, This how you can create something with your mind. Motherfucking could hate on some shit and that shit fuck around and go left. And it ain't had nothing to do with you because somebody else put some ill intent on it. Maybe it could have been intentional or the subconscious as well. Like, the subconscious stronger anyway. But so it's like they might hate on some shit you got going on and not even realize why they hating. But it ain't even their fault because that's what they was taught.
Exactly.
So it's like it go deep, but it's like, bro, you feel me? Like you can't take it personal too,
right?
Cause that ain't even got shit to do with you. But it just make it that much better when you get your head down and you pop out like boom. I love the element of surprise. You feel me? Like
yes.
You feel me?
And it's better too. Like you'll have a peace of mind with it. Like you won't have nobody in your business. Even when I cut my hair, I didn't tell everybody. I had put out hints like, yeah, I'm gonna like cut it soon, but I never told the date or like just updated every chance that I got. I waited until I had posted my YouTube video to like actually reveal to everybody. Like everybody that seen it in person, that was cool, but like everybody on my social media, they had no clue. Like I like to pop out with stuff like that. Like even with like my last apartment, I was like not even on social media for 2 months and I popped out with an apartment. Like when you just move in silence like that, it's such more like peace with that because you don't have nobody in your ear asking you like, oh hey, like how's the apartment going, like, and then you gotta tell them like nah bro. I'll just say like, oh, it's going good. Even in reality it's like, nah, this not the one, but you keep like looking at other stuff until you get your the one that you want. You just gotta keep your mouth shut sometimes. Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to Instagram, talk about what you're gonna do.
I don't like keeping my business anyway.
No, I mean, I'm very private. You will never, anybody that follow me, this is only my photography page, so I keep that page professional. But like my main page, I just be posting like funny stuff, but like my personal stuff, I don't ever post. Like people still thought I was in a relationship, and I'm whole single right now. Like, they was like, oh, you ain't got no boyfriend? I'm like, no. I'm like, when was that? I'm like, y'all would never know. Like, and it's even more stuff to that, not even just relationship wise, but like just things that's going on in my life. I used to do that, like when I was younger. I will always put how I felt on social media, and people like swiping up, what's wrong? I hate that question. What's wrong? I'm like, okay, I ain't even gonna share nothing no more because I don't feel like explaining to people that I don't even know for real.
I had my locks for 4 years. I just cut mine about a month and 2 weeks ago, a month and a half for real. I didn't even really like plan on cutting it. If you know me, you know I ain't never cut my hair. I was even telling me, man, don't cut your locks, man.
That was me too.
Them your antennas, man. Them But I got to a point, I'm like, bro, I just outgrew it. Like, I feel like it served a purpose. It definitely was a journey, like, because I grew with my locks, bro. Like,
yes.
I really grew with my hair. I got to thinking, like, bro, I'm tired of, like, bro, this shit. I'm ready to cut this shit off. Like, I'm ready to start over. I just want something new.
Yeah.
I didn't, like, tell nobody. I just cut it. Like, I posted a picture like this with my hood on. You can see it. I have my locks on my hair, like, all like this. And them bitches big. Like, I had it in the hair tie. My shit was long, bro. And I had them like wigs. So they was real thick. And bro, my Snap, my Instagram, bro, my shit was going crazy. I'm like, bro, like, why are you so worried about it? Like, bro, this is my hair. Why are you no?
Literally,
oh my god,
bro.
I'm like, bro, why are y'all so invested in what I just did? Like,
y'all attached so much to my appearance. Like, I swear that's how it is.
But that's just another thing too. People who text me that I have never even talked to. You be surprised. People be watching just because
they do,
bro. Just because they don't like or comment on nothing.
They be watching.
They be watching and keeping tabs on you. Like, bro, I had posted it and I had drove on, so I was put my phone down, listen to music. Man, I got back home probably like 15 minutes, bro. I had like over like 50 DMs, over like
Dang.
tripping. Like views at like 1,000 or something. Like niggas was really on my shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
Yeah, like where was
who
y'all
are
at?
you, bro? I don't even know you. Like,
Where was y'all at when I post the selfie? Like,
this dude, you don't get discouraged when you trying to do some content or you got a business and you see people. You feel like niggas ain't rocking with you. Cause especially in the city, bro. We in Detroit, bro. When niggas will rock with your shit, damn, bro, this shit hard. See, you won't say shit. Cause at the end of the dick sucking, just do that shit cause you want to do it. At the end of the day, you gonna get the respect that you deserve when it's all said and done.
And going back to what you said about the lock, I just cut my hair not too long ago. I cut it like 3 days ago. I just revealed it today. So I'm getting a whole bunch of messages. But it's like, it is positive ones, but it's from people that I haven't talked to in a long time, like since high school type shit. It'll be like good compliments. I had one person that I don't even know. He even commented under my picture like, I don't even know you, but I'm mad right now. I'm like, I'm not even gonna comment. Cause who are you? Like, I don't even know if you follow me. I don't know, but that just shows like whoever this person was be watching. One thing people don't like is change. I'm a person that loves to change, like especially if I'm changing, like personally, like I want my physical appearance to show like this person is not who I used to know. My personality remains the same, but how I think and like the things I had to let go in order to like birth this new person, it's just changed. Like you can't be afraid of change. Like yes, change is scary, but cutting my hair showed me how strong I really was. It was a lot of things that I felt like I was never going to get over. Like with my past relationship, like I'm thinking like I can't really fathom the feeling of like losing this person, but I had to do what I had to do. I had to be honest with myself. And because he was a part of that journey of my locks, like he was there majority of that time, just cutting it off was just like, that was in the past. Like, this is you now, like, you know, and I'll never forget the things that I've been through or whatever, but right now it's kind of turned into a blur right now. Like I don't remember certain things, and that's how it should be, because when you're at peace with everything and you've forgiven that person, it's just everything just starts to be a blur, because what's next comes joy and happiness. So it's like that overpowers everything else that you like been through, that hurt you, that like broke you down and everything like that. So I feel like hair is definitely a powerful thing. People will say like, you know, it's not that deep, but it really is. Like to me it is, because I feel like hair holds a lot of weight. Change is good, and it will bring you to a higher place where you never thought you would be at. Every obstacle I've been through, every situation, it's helped me to be stronger, be more wiser, learn from my mistakes and everything like that, and really just tapped into my new self of what I really wanted. I had a habit of settling for things. I would just go with the flow.
Be the flow.
I would do that. And now I'm like being careful of who I interact with. If I'm getting to know a guy, like I'm really using my discernment, like how is your heart? Like I need to know like how are you mentally, like, you know, just if you have a pure heart or not. I had a phase in my life where I was attracting guys with kids. I had a felony. I dated somebody with a little bracelet around his ankle. Looking back at that now, I'm like, dang, like what the hell was I doing? Like, so it's just that maturity I feel that I have, and it just made me kind of feel older in a sense.
That hair, it is deep. Like, bro, it's deep it's in your skin. Like,
yeah,
it's like
it remembers
it goes so
a lot
deep into you. Like, that shit hold like memories and energy. Like when I cut my hair, man, I was laughing. Like it felt good. Like I'm like, damn. Like I low key, I didn't feel how I thought I was gonna feel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. Like I feel good.
Yeah,
like, damn.
bro,
Like, I felt like a
ooh.
dude. I always heard people say whenever you like do the big chop, like your life changed for the better. Like,
yep.
And it seemed like that. You rebirthed, you renewed for real. Like my head was even light. I didn't have that heaviness on me. Like
Ooh,
that
that
baggage.
weight.
Yeah, that shit is really just like a reflection to the way that you really carry for real.
Mm-hmm.
And you cut your hair, like you really done with that shit.
Yes.
So you like, you really renew for real.
Yeah.
Like people think it's like figuratively, but that shit literally for real. Like,
and people don't see it that way. They just see it, oh, she just cut her hair again. Or my family be like, what you doing now? Like, you know, it's just like they don't see like the meaning of it, or they don't understand like what I'm trying to do, like with my new life moving forward. I don't like to hold on to things that has brought me confusion, that has disturbed my peace. This new chapter in my life, it was just like a fresh start, literally. Like you said, when you had your shit cut, like that's, and laughing, like I was laughing, bro, because I'm like, and my barber, like my barber, when he was cutting it off, he was like, you about to cry? I'm like, no. I was happy, but it was like in the mix of happiness and like shock that I'm actually doing this shit. Like, oh my God, like it's actually happening. And it's like when you've had hair for that long, like I had my locks for 3 years. So like, it's been a while since I've seen my hair completely off. And my mom was even like, you are the definition of you are not your hair. And I'm like, period. Like, cause I
said the same thing.
I can't be attached to hair for too long.
It's not your identity.
Exactly.
You are your identity. Some people need the external to define them. Shit, like when I cut my hair, I was laughing like I just hit my funny bone or something. Like,
yeah, you just kept laughing.
I'm like,
oh my gosh.
but then I ain't gonna lie. He cut my shit out. I'm in the mirror like. But then it looked kind of wild.
Yeah, it was looking a little choppy.
You know, like you be in the mirror, only one side lined up, and you already picture the other side like.
I swear, when he was cutting my shit low, like I just knew after that, taper the sides, boom, that's gonna be fire. Like it was exactly, because I showed him a picture of what I wanted. It was supposed to be like kind of like a bald fade right here, but he was like, because my hair wasn't, or my scalp wasn't exposed to the sun, it would kind of look weird because it's like two-tone, like my scalp is lighter than my face. So he kept it like, you know, but he know what he talking about. But yeah, like once you see like how the foundation, you can see like, oh yeah, this is about to be a fire cut. Then you like, okay, I made the right decision too.
Yeah,
like,
I felt good.
Don't be afraid to change, y'all. Like it's okay. Things aren't supposed to stay the same. And look at the world. Like the world has changed drastically, and it was good and bad.
Get stuck if you want to.
Yeah.
You gotta keep evolving. Or if not, you're just gonna be stuck in the past, like these old heads who don't see shit for what it is. Y'all niggas, back in my day, like nigga, this ain't back in the day. Come with us, nah, like we paid y'all homage. Now pay us our shit and join us. Quit hating on us, nigga. Like, come on, give some game so I can teach you some game. Now we both up. We wouldn't be where we was at, where we at now, without the shit that they did, and you won't grow without the shit that we doing now.
Right.
So it's really like a win-win.
This fall, I ain't gonna say too much.
Don't say too much. Alright, that's all you gonna.
You
hear that?
Some new. January 26, 2024.
Yeah.
My birthday, Jordan year, y'all gonna be crazy. Be on the lookout for that. You feel me? Follow me on the gram, AZO, AC3ZO.
Follow me at KClips_. Take pictures. Yeah. If you in the Detroit area, or even if you're not, I can travel. I don't care. Get y'all pictures taken by me. Period.
I love y'all, man. We got a whole lot more coming, so just
stay tuned.
We hope y'all enjoy this. I know y'all gonna enjoy this because we keeping it real with y'all, bro. We just gonna tell you how it is. We want to continuing to build a community, bro. That's real and authentic, bro. Like-minded individuals. Like, let's all get together and create some shit that ain't never been done, bro. In Detroit and in the world, bro. Like, nigga, it don't matter where you at. Let's get it together. Hit my DM. You got some ideas for shoots, clothes, music, bro. Tap in with me, bro. I'm trying to work with the people I resonate with. You feel me? Like, if it makes sense on the genuine tip, bro,
Yeah,
lock
lock
it
in,
in, bro.
Yeah, we thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more as we just continue on this new journey, change, and we hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Peace out.
Whole lot of y'all. Whole lot of
Whole lot of
free shit.
y'all.
All right, y'all.
Bye.